Welcome back to the Demonautica channel, your portal into the paranormal. And welcome to a story time about the time I found human remains. But before we get into the story time, I bet you're wondering why Mama Demon's here even though I'm supposed to be doing Solitary Spooktober. Boy, do I have a story for you. But if you want to hear about how I went to Cheyenne, Wyoming to try to stay in the historic Plains Hotel and had to leave early, stay till the end of the video. Alright, so for today's story time, we are currently in Commerce City, Colorado at my old childhood home. We moved here in 2007,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
So this would have been one of my childhood homes that I grew up in, and also a spot where I found a human ankle bone. So behind our old house is a huge field, and you're gonna see in the footage I'm putting in now that there is currently a trail back there. When we moved in, there was no trail, nothing back there but field and a creek. As a kid, I would explore back there and I would find like really cool rocks and stuff and just spent so much time outside. We had moved from a farm where I used to explore on the prairie, so it was kind of one spot I could go adventure around still. Through this exploration, the first thing that I ended up founding through my adventure During one of my adventures back in the field, I was exploring in the creek when I found a cement tombstone with RIP painted on. Underneath it would have been a complete cement block, like somebody was buried there and cemented down in there. I didn't ever do any digging. I was a child, I don't think that would have been a good idea, but I do believe that somebody was probably buried where that tombstone was. A completely separate day and different adventure, way further back in the field, I found this sack full of what appeared to be somebody's memorial belongings. It had a GameCube in there, some of this kid's clothes, and a ton of pictures. And with those pictures on the very back of them was the name written Evan. After finding the memorial bag with all of his belongings in there, I later found what appeared to be a human ankle bone. I, of course, being a curious child, took it back home.
Where she put it in the rocks.
Yeah. I showed it to my family. We all agreed that it was probably a human ankle bone. And for whatever reason, instead of turning it in or whatever, I put it into our little rock area in our front yard. And this is where the home haunting began. The first things that I remember happening throughout the house were noises in the walls. It sounded like somebody was inside of the walls. We also had an attic, and nobody ever really went up into the attic, but the entrance to the attic would have been in my first bedroom that I later moved out of. So I would hear walking, running, what sounded like a bouncy ball being rolled around. Oh God.
What the hell?
Oh.
We're like, what the hell? And then we're both like, oh.
We just saw a truck looking like they were pulling up right in front of us, but they were just turning so they could get into their driveway. They look kind of creepy. We're just sitting in this neighborhood with a light on in here, staring at a phone. Where was I?
Bouncy ball.
Yeah, so the bouncy ball sound being rolled through the attic, it sounded like somebody was running around up there. And then I started hearing what sounded like a little boy's voice coming from the vents in my room. All of these things were very creepy, but over time, I started to associate all these different things happening with Evan, the boy whose name was written on the pictures that I found, and who potentially was the owner of the bone that I found. Once I realized that it was him, he was a 12-year-old boy, I didn't feel as scared anymore, and I wanted to start connecting with him. I had a little iPod Touch and started looking up different apps to communicate with spirits and found a few different spirit box apps. And this would have been my very first paranormal investigations that I ever tried to hold. Through the spirit box, I kept getting the name Evan that came across and ended up connecting with Evan a ton. and it kind of felt like we grew up together in a weird way, even though he never got older. So he would have been older than me at one point, but then I outgrew him and he was more like a little brother to me later on. There is one very specific time I remember where I was crying really hard in my bed, and right across from me I had this vanity set up, and on the corner of the vanity I had a tissue box. And I kid you not, I saw a tissue lift up out of the box and like drifted over to me on the bed. He tried to hand me a tissue while I was crying to help me, which was really sweet. But we definitely had a lot of weird haunting stuff throughout the house, like the noises and things like that. Was there anything you remember happening at all, or anything you noticed?
I didn't have anything in particular happen to me, but I do remember you always telling me that there's strange noises coming from the hatch, the little door for the attic, and then also voices in your what's that called?
The vent.
Yeah, the vent or whatever. But and you guys just talking about Evan a lot and telling us about all the stuff that you found, you know, in his little memorial box. I think you had his picture for a long time. I don't know whatever became of that. And of course we had the bone and the rocks. I don't think any one of us knew at that time, you know, your dad or I knew what to do with that bone, or didn't think about, you know, should we turn it into someone or something. But it's probably still sitting in front of our house right now, which is too dark to go look now. It'd be kind of creepy doing that. But anyway, I just remember you talking a lot about Evan and how you talked to him and stuff.
So aside from the home haunting, it's really interesting because back in this field, if you keep going back, was the old speedway, the old racetrack that was here that was called Rocky Mountain Speedway? Or?
Yeah, Rocky Mountain National Speedway.
And then Race World, or what was that?
Yeah, it was called Race World before that.
So it would have been a pretty popular track during its time. I would hold investigations out by the track for some reason because I felt some type of presence out there. So this land would have been my very first paranormal investigation, starting around 10 to 12-ish. I did pick up a lot of crazy things over spirit boxes and stuff like that, but I also found a lot of weird stuff. There would be like old furniture items and stuff just dumped out there by the racetracks. And one time I found this mattress that was just completely covered in blood. Of course, being a child, I didn't really know what to do with it, but there was a lot of strange things, like people would just dump personal belongings out there, which is very odd. And then past the racetracks, there was an abandoned barn, house, and storm shelter thing. So that would have been my first time urban exploring and stuff too. I think that a older lady passed away inside of that home. It was like everything was left behind. There was even like decayed food and stuff still in there. Every single belonging you could think of, pictures, personal things, jewelry, whatever you could think of, everything was left behind inside of that house. There were still tools left in the barn as well, but it was a really interesting place as a kid to explore. And I think growing up here and having all the weird things and mystery of wondering what happened to this kid, having the haunting going on in these abandoned places, kind of built what I'm doing today because I found a passion for it. But since I practically grew up with Evan, I got really close to him. And we do want to try to see if we can connect with him tonight and see if he's happy here on this land. And if not, it's the one time where I'm going to encourage to have a spirit come with me because I love him and I want to protect him and make sure he's happy and safe. But we are going to try to open up some type of communication with him. We do want to go outside to try to do that, so we might go out to this gazebo. It has been windy all day, which is why we're not filming this outside for you guys. Like so windy. So if the audio quality is absolute ass, I apologize, but we will see. So we were out here trying to find that tombstone, and see what else we could find out here. And found this woman's purse with a lot of her belongings, whole wallet still in there, and a lot of the cards are still good through 2025. And it was back in this field area back there. So we're just gonna go turn it in just in case. It could be something. Came out here just to talk about this story time and ended up finding this. So even if it was just stolen from her, those cards are still good through next year. So don't want her information to get stolen or anything. So we're gonna go drop it off at the police station, and hopefully it's nothing crazy. I mean, we're thinking even if it's nothing, at least we turn it in case it could be a missing person, something that was stolen, just even to protect our own asses, because now our fingerprints are all over what could be evidence. This is strange.
We've been out here digging around, looking for stuff, looking suspicious behind all these houses.
Yeah.
And now we come up with this purse. It's like, yeah, now our fingerprints are on it.
And we've been looking sketchy out here. And it could be a missing person or stolen person, something. So might be best to just go turn it all in.
Yes.
I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen out of that? They're like, great, you brought us a dirty purse. Thanks. We are out here at a little gazebo. If you see a little bit of light coming from that end, we have an infrared over there just to give you guys better visibility. We're going to turn on REM pod. It's back there. That might be picking up the infrared.
Oh wow.
What is it picking up?
I don't know.
I think it's because there's all the electronics on the table. I'm not sure this will be a good setup. But to start off, I think we're gonna do Spirit Talker. Evan, if you're out here, I know it's been years and years. I don't know if you remember me, but
I'm Mama Demon, better known as Dee Dee.
We used to live in that house over there. I found a lot of your belongings and we spent a lot of time together. If you're still here on this land, I would love to speak to you because it's been so long. So Evan, if you're here and you want to come talk, or any of the other people that I spoke to when I lived out here. Did something just flash?
It seemed like it, but I don't know
what it came from. It was like a blue light. I don't know where it came from, and there's no cars passing. Alright, Evan, this is similar to the devices that I used to use when we used to talk, so I'm sure... Do you keep seeing a flash?
Yeah, it was this.
And this is far enough away.
Yeah.
Martha.
Hi, Martha.
You saw me.
You saw me? The shadow!
Oh!
Evan, you're here. We were walking down to get to this path, and I saw a third shadow walking with us. And it just said, you saw me. Yes, I saw you. Was that you, Evan, or was that you, Martha?
Yeah, there was a third person for sure. It does make you wonder, too, who lived in that old building.
Yeah, it was an older woman. Like, I just have a feeling it was an old woman. So that could be Martha. But you saw me.
Whoa.
Hi. Evan, are you here?
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
I did have a lot of dreams when I lived here. I would have a lot of dreams of Evan, and it felt like he was visiting me. Sleeping, deception, dreams of like seeming, I don't know.
Did it just say something else?
Deception.
Okay. Whoa. Is that you, Evan?
I've missed you so much, Evan. It's been so long since I've seen you. It's like I grew up with you. He would joke around with me a lot, or do goofy stuff to like scare me. But then he would do really sweet things like handing that tissue to me and stuff like that. And I don't know, he was just really, really cool person.
I wonder if he is here, if he can tap on these cat balls to let us know it's him.
Yeah, Evan, I know you're used to this setup because this is how you and I used to talk all of the time. So I don't gotta explain that to you. I know you know how to use that, but I do have new equipment here with me. This is called an EMF detector, and if you come up and tap it like you have been, it'll light up all those colors and just let me know that you're here. And then these are called cat balls. You can go up to them and tap those as well and try to move them around, and those will light up a bunch of colors too. So if you're here, Evan, if you want to go touch one of the devices and just let me know it's you. Oh,
Whoa. Is that you? Wow.
hi, Evan.
I don't know if it is picking that up. But there's clearly tapping on the little, like...
I missed talking.
Hi, Evan. I've missed talking to you too. When I'm telling you, I didn't have friends as a kid. I talked to him like every single day, all of the time. Like I got really close to him. I've missed talking to you too. I can't believe I just said that.
I wonder if he still hangs out in our old home.
Yeah, do you stay around the old home? I know there's some kids that live there now. Have you been able to connect with them at all? Do you enjoy still being here? I've missed talking. I cannot believe that.
Oh, look.
Hi, Evan.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Oh, and more here.
He was like a brother to me, so this is huge. I've missed you so much. How have you been? Do you like the new families that are here?
I hope he doesn't think that we moved away from anything, that had anything to do with him at all.
Yeah, no.
And he probably was sad that we moved away.
And I wish I would have had the tools at the time to take you with
Alice.
me. Alice? Alice. Huh. I wish I would have had the tools at the time to help you with me, but I didn't know.
Because you were young.
Yeah, and I didn't want to take if those are your remains, if that was your bone, I didn't want to take you away from your land if that's something that you wanted.
It's not human.
The bone?
Whoa.
The bone's not a human bone? Is that not yours?
I am Salem.
I am Salem.
What?
What the hell?
It's not human. I am Salem. Whoa!
Did you hear that?
Something tapped on the trash can behind us.
God.
Hopefully we don't still have the creepy Robert thing here.
Oh God.
So the story time that I did of Robert the doll, that was this house too. So we had some other really scary, darker stuff that would have been around the time of the Robert the doll curse.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I am
though.
Salem?
That is weird. What does that even mean?
I don't know, because that's not a common name to have. I am Salem.
All I can think of
A
is
witch?
like Salem witch trials or something.
Alright, so I want to try something out because I see that you're using the cat balls and stuff. I want this one on the left right here. This cat ball is going to be a yes answer. So if you light this up, this is going to be answering yes to a question. And if you make this one light up over here, this is going to be a no answer.
Potentially.
Potentially.
They're like, I might mess with... Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Thank
so
you.
cool. Potentially, yes. So are we speaking to Evan?
Let's wait for that
Oh,
to...
yeah, that's true.
Are we speaking to Evan?
Ooh,
Yes.
and then that lit up too. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome that you can communicate with us like this.
Evan, when you were saying if that was you who said I am Salem, did you come from Salem, Massachusetts? We'll wait for that to stop and then you can try to answer. I feel like that's been continuing.
Yeah,
for
I
a
think
long
he's
time.
just hitting it. Or maybe he tapped it again for the next question already.
I'll ask you a second time just so I can clarify what your answer would have been. Whoa. Okay.
There we go.
Are you from Salem, Massachusetts? Whoa. Okay, so that's why he said I am Salem. That's where he would have came from. Okay. Were you trying to tell me that the bone I found was not a human bone?
Oh my gosh. That's like direct answers.
Just out of curiosity,
Whoa.
can you make this one light up?
Tradition.
Tradition. Was it tradition in your family were you like born witches? Or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
In Salem. Tradition. Oracle. Born witches.
Wow.
Oracle. Wow.
Whoa.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me because he's very used to using something to communicate. Because that was, how many years did we live here?
13?
Yeah, so I would have
12,
spent
13?
12 or 13 years with Evan.
Yeah, because he's clicking it there too.
Evan, can you make this one light up just to let me know that you can do a no answer? I just want to make sure that you're able to make that device light up too.
2 ladies here.
2 ladies here.
Wait, are they talking about you and I or Alice and Martha?
Either way.
Yeah.
Because I did say Alice and Martha, but we're also 2 ladies in here.
Evan, I know it's probably hard to discuss, but do you know what happened to you?
Hear me.
Hear me?
And then I swear I heard like coyote or did you hear that?
I did. Somebody's coming out here with a flashlight.
Yeah, that was weird. Hear you. I didn't hear you if you tried to speak out loud, but I am seeing the things that you're saying over this. And if that was you that tapped the trash can, I did hear that.
Me too.
But do you know what happened to you? I know you tried to talk to me about it when I lived here.
Ahead.
Ahead? Are you across from us right now? You want me to look ahead somewhere? Are you happy being here still? I just want to know that you're happy on this land still, but if you're not, if you wanted to come with me, that could be an option maybe. As long as I know for sure I'm talking to you. But if you're happy here, I just want to know that you're happy and safe where you're at. Those cat balls haven't gone off in a second.
Are you still here with us, Evan? Can you tap? Oh, yep.
Plague.
Plague. Is that how you passed away? Can you make the yes or no light up? Is that how you passed away? Did you pass away from plague?
Plague is like some sort of disease, right? That goes in like mass numbers. Are we still talking to Evan? Are you still here with us?
I thought I heard crunching.
I heard something over there.
I think I hear something walking. I think I heard little footsteps.
Are you still here, Evan?
Is it somebody else here?
Stranger.
The stranger.
Somebody else here, okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Living or dead? Because they could be warning us that something is coming.
Oh, that started flashing. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I don't have my thing on.
Vengeful.
Vengeful?
Oh.
A vengeful spirit? A vengeful stranger?
Body.
That was me.
Yes.
Body. Body.
Oh God.
Are you buried out here? Are you buried where I found that cement tombstone?
Salt.
Salt? There was a lot of there was like salt or something sprinkled by that grave when I found it, that tombstone. Is your body still there? Are you still buried there?
Making sure there's no stranger coming up behind us.
Stranger, plague, stranger, vengeful, body, salt.
So, is your body still here, Evan?
Or whoever we're speaking to? Was somebody truly buried by that RIP stone? That cement stone that I found years and years ago? Are you still there? Or did somebody Did you hear that?
Those airplanes are so loud, it's hard to...
It sounded like somebody was like crunching through something over there to the right.
Tall.
Paul.
Does anybody that's here right now know anything about the purse we found? And what happened? That's weird. Anybody still here? Wow, went quiet all of a sudden.
Evan, are you still here? I definitely want to talk to you the most. So if you are still here, I'd be really happy to talk to you.
Ill.
Ill. You did say plague earlier. Is that what happened? You got really sick and passed away?
Keep hearing like something. Do you hear that?
It sounded like flapping. Like wings flapping or something walking.
Do you think your other app, the Necrometer, would be any different?
Yeah, I could try it. I feel like lately I've been getting more accurate things on this one, even though it's slower. As weird as that sounds. I'm gonna try that one in a little bit though, and then maybe try Spirit Box too. Because I've been getting some really clear answers over Spirit Box, especially in Hotel Boulderado. There's some really clear things, and that would probably be the easiest method for Evan at least.
Yeah.
Please leave here.
Please leave here.
Do you not like us being here, or you're fearful for us, or?
Yeah, I hope they're not trying to warn us about something.
Yeah.
Why do you want us to leave? Are you trying to warn us? I wonder too if there's anybody in Evan's family that haunts this land too. And if they're like either overprotective of him or they know what happened to him and don't want him to talk about certain things. Because I definitely got that vibe when I had been speaking to him a long time ago.
You know what's weird too is as soon as you offered for him to come with you, he
Cruelty.
got silent.
Cruelty.
Did your family show you cruelty?
So that's like something that I really felt like his family or somebody close to him hurt him, and that's why he passed away. That was always the feeling and messages that I had gotten back in the day.
Or maybe since he said plague and ill, maybe they were making him sick. I don't know though. Evan, did somebody in your family hurt you?
Or is there somebody here that's not letting you talk about it?
I keep hearing stuff around us, but I don't see anything.
I know, I keep hearing like little footsteps and stuff.
You still here with us, Evan? Can you light up the cat ball for yes if you're here?
If it's somebody else, can you light up the no cat ball? Alright, I'm gonna turn on necrometer and then pull out spirit box.
Help? Leave it? What is that?
Evan, are you here? You can just talk out loud with this device. Oh, you know, one of the only times I've ever used a Ouija board is here.
Oh God. No, we're not doing that right now.
Evan, are you here?
Is that a yeah?
I heard hello, yes.
What's weird is, like, he was active on these things and now he's not.
Gray?
Gray.
Like the color of the stone? That little dog.
Scared the hell out of me.
I hear you trying to come through. Can you talk clear? Sure. Can you talk clear? Sure. Thank you.
Is this still Evan that we're talking to?
I thought it was Helmo.
Somebody trying to say something, but I can't make it out.
What do you agree with?
What the heck? Something hit either the pole or the crack down.
Steak? Steaks? They said steaks again. Oh, there's wooden stakes in the ground right there. Did you hear that?
What was it?
There's another little tap. Who's doing that? Is that Evan?
What's weird is when Evan was here, he was lighting this up and lighting those up.
And then it was like something came in and I didn't want to talk about things anymore. Altar? This is where I set up my first altar here.
Oh wow.
All the witchy stuff that they're talking about, I wonder if they're talking about me. Because this is where like I got into that stuff. Altar. Yeah, you are speaking through my phone. Negative.
The telephone is negative?
Why do you say negative? Killed, did you just hear that? I said killed.
It's me.
Is it Evan?
Evan, we didn't mean to scare you away. Shut the door.
What do you mean by that? There's no doors out here. Or did I mean like communication door?
Maybe.
What did that just say? It sounded like it said it works just like normal. That sounded like my name.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Why do we have...
Visit my grave.
Oh my gosh. Why do we have starlights on us?
Are you still buried out here? Did somebody hurt you and you want revenge against them?
What? Barbara.
Yeah, but did you do that? That's my name.
Is Barbara who hurt you?
You opened the door?
And then it's like, shut the door.
I think they're saying...
Flash over here?
Yeah, it was that car that just turned in. They're saying stuff about a door, like we're opening up a door to the spirit world right now.
Oh, I see. Something?
I hear you trying to come through, but I can't really understand what you're saying. I keep hearing stuff.
I keep hearing like...
Certain? You're certain?
Certain.
Yeah. Find a way to try to communicate with you or to get you away from here. That was really clear, but I couldn't quite make it out. Can you repeat that?
We're behind his grave.
Are you happy being here? I feel like something's touching my back right now. Not a lot.
What was that?
Evan, was that you? It sounded like that said find a way. Find a way.
Okay, like, oh, it must be from way over there.
Waste.
The trash can? Because we keep getting clicks on the trash can.
It said yes. That's been you tapping up. If there's multiple people trying to talk, please try to talk one at a time, loud and clear, so we can hear you.
I swear that son wants to fuck me. I swear that's what it said.
Motion.
I feel like Evan's not here right now, and I feel like we scared him off, or...
I don't think I scared him off. He knows me very well. I think something else might have.
Yeah, because we were trying to ask too many questions.
He said that he missed talking to me and stuff. This is also the first place I met Dee.
Which they were talking about
Something not doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rock into my shoe.
Not a lot's coming on the spirit box. Or anything for that matter.
Yeah,
Anymore.
like went dead.
I wonder if since I told him he could come with me, if he's already like attached himself. He's like, I gotta just lay low till we get out of here or something. I don't know. Do not recommend to ever do this, but I've known this spirit for like 12 years. And I don't want him to be somewhere he doesn't want to be. Can find some more permanent residence somewhere. Somewhere where he feels safe and happy.
It's weird looking at the room over there that you were in when all that was going on.
Yeah.
Ghost box.
Ghost box. Did you not, was that hard for you to talk through?
Isn't that other
Arthur.
Arthur.
My land.
Is this maybe the old farmer of this land?
Arthur, did you farm here? Is that your glove that we found that one time?
It says ghost box, but wasn't that what that other app was called?
Spirit Talker.
Arthur, is this your land?
Did you have a homestead here and a farm? Did you just fart?
No.
Are you sure?
You smelled like waste earlier.
Something smells like poop right now.
It was not prison.
Does it feel like a prison to be stuck on the land? Or did you go to prison? You don't smell that? It smells like diarrhea. Be sure you didn't fart?
I did not.
It's really stinky.
I didn't.
You sure?
I didn't.
Ooh. Did you fart?
They did say waste. You smelled a dead animal out here earlier.
Manageresses.
Manageresses? Like female managers? I've never heard that before. Manageresses. And there was the tap like on the roof of the gazebo.
Who's tapping the gazebo?
Can you tell us who's doing that? And who's this manageresses?
That's a weird word. Manager.
S's.
S's.
Manageresses.
Did you just hear a cow?
That was somebody's engine. It sounded like certain.
Do not go.
You don't want us to leave here? How come?
I wonder if Arthur went to prison. I don't know.
Nose.
Nose.
11.
He was 12, but did something like start to happen when you were 11?
What about your nose?
Maybe
Pitch.
pitch.
Nightmare.
I did used to have crazy nightmares here. Or did you live some type of nightmare? I would have been around 11 when I first started talking to you and found you. Because I was younger than you at first.
What's so weird to me about that is why would somebody, unless it was a bad thing, why would they want to get rid of all the pictures of their loved one?
And their belongings and just dump it in a field. And then I so happened to find a bone and an RIP tombstone too. It all just seems too like more than a coincidence, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But they were like color school pictures.
Bullfights.
Bullfights? There was a farm here.
Stop it.
Bullfights, stop it. Did something bad happen on the farm when there was a farm here? Were there bullfights?
That's weird. Was he trying to stop bullfights? Maybe Arthur, the landowner, was trying to stop the bulls from fighting and got killed.
Or he was the father or something and Evan was trying to stop them from doing the bullfights. Or I don't know.
We have never gotten a bullfight on the thing before, so that's kind of strange.
I'm still really interested about I Am Salem. Like, it didn't say I am from Salem.
But maybe that was D.
I Am Salem? Maybe they're trying to say I am a witch.
Yeah.
I've just never heard that before, ever. Can you clarify what you meant by that? What you meant by I am Salem? Is there any more information you can give me on that?
This thing went like so dead.
I know. The
Is
batteries
it
are starting to
cold?
get low on that though too. Yeah, it is a little chilly. How's my cam battery doing? Still have 2 bars. Mail.
You know what's interesting is I looked at this and then sat it down. Do you think I vibrated the
Yes.
table?
Yeah, I saw all that.
Find a way.
Find a way again.
Curse.
Curse?
Curse.
Oh no, this is not about Robert, is it?
Yikes.
Oh god. Do I have to find a way to break the curse? Is that what you're saying?
Or is somebody here caught in the curse and they can't break away?
Can you clarify what you meant by that? Is there any more information you can give me on this?
Eugene.
Eugene.
Probably.
Eugene's the name of the little boy, Robert. And they're talking
Oh
about
my
this is where the
God.
curse happened. And it's not long ago that somebody was trying to warn me and they said Robert Eugene, Florida.
Wow.
Curse Eugene.
Probably.
How do I break the curse? That's like way more than that's. There's no way to explain that. Eugene is the little boy that Robert was.
Whoa. Was made for.
Yeah. How do I break the curse?
Wonder if there's something on their end that they can do to break it for you.
Notebook.
Your notebook. Is there something in your
I haven't
notebooks?
sent the letter to Robert yet.
Oh God.
It's still in my notebook.
Maybe we need to break the curse by sending it.
Should I send the letter? The apology letter? Because if I got the curse while we lived here, that could affect the other spirits that live here.
Unlikely.
Not likely.
Evil.
Bro,
Oh my God.
are you saying it's not likely to help if I send the letter?
That? I mean, we never mentioned that name whatsoever. You did mention Robert, but how would it even
Eugene.
know to say Eugene?
Curse, evil, notebook where the letter's written in. Like,
That's so weird.
you can't explain that. There's no way to explain that than it being legit. Is it harming you? Is the curse and the evil presence still here on this land?
I'm wondering if Evan is, because he would have known about that or been not a part of it, but like tried to protect you or help you. What the hell was that?
Left behind.
Oh God.
Oh, left behind? Are you saying that I left you behind when I moved?
Oh.
And
What?
like if what?
What was that?
I don't know, it sounded like a can being thrown.
Sounded like a block or a wood block going.
Yeah, or like somebody hitting a tin can or something. If there's a real person out there, I'll fight ya. Anyone catch these hands?
The one time we didn't bring any protection.
You can whap them
The
with
number 3.
number 3.
Baby.
Maybe. Evan, are you sad that I moved? Did I leave you behind with something darker here? That was not my intention. And I would love to help you. What the hell?
What was that?
I don't want to leave you behind again, Evan. Especially if there's something darker here still. I can't believe I was talking about Eugene.
That's crazy.
In the front. Body.
Ooh. In the front. Body.
In the front of our house, the bone, maybe?
They told us it was not a human bone, though.
But they could have been, they never confirmed that, really. I mean, they tried to, but I'm not really sure.
In the front body. There could
They've
be
said
a
stuff
body
about-
out here.
At the corner.
At the corner, like over closer to where house would have been? Are you saying that I missed where the grave was at? This is too specific. They're trying to tell us where to go. Which I don't really want to in the dark,
body?
but yeah, whose body is it?
Because it could be that girl, even.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Stop at the corner. In the front, stop at the corner. I feel like they're talking about the house though still, because the bone would have been in the front of the house, in the rocks, at the very corner of it. I remember where I would have put it. It would have been at the left corner. If you're facing the house, facing the front door, it would have been the...
Leave now.
Oh god.
We are lost souls.
Like not wanting.
It said, leave now, we are lost souls, and then the camera shut off.
Yikes.
I think it died, but it was, I don't know, I'm gonna switch out the battery. Whew. Alright, new camera battery. That was just interesting.
1960s.
That's when the
isn't-
racetrack started.
Yeah. Are you somebody from the racetrack? One of the people I talked to out there? It was just interesting because it was like, at the corner, leave aura.
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Killer.
Ooh.
Did somebody kill you at the raceway?
We had just
Nightmare.
Nightmare again.
we
What
had just
happened to
gotten
you?
a leave and that they were lost souls, and then the camera shut off.
Yeah, I was like back to back to back. And then, yeah, 1960s is when the raceway started or ended?
Started.
Started.
It ended like in 2005.
Okay. Did you get killed at the raceway? When I had done investigations out by the raceway, there was so much activity out there. Wraith.
Sick.
Sick.
Is that Wrath? Or
Wraith. Wraith. It's like a dark entity.
Sick.
Keep talking about nightmare.
Chemistry and aura. Evan, are you still here with us? Can you tap on the cat ball again to say yes? If you are
The
still
number
here?
2. 12.
That's how old Evan is.
Oh,
Evan's 12 years old.
is that you, Evan?
Go tap on the devices if this is you, Evan. Although I think you're trying to say that to confirm, but if you could do something to light one of those up too, it'd be very helpful.
We just want to make sure of who we're talking to.
I do want to connect mostly with you, Evan. And make sure that you're safe and you're okay and happy here, and if you're not, I want to do something to help you if I can.
It's so quiet. Or this has gotten quiet.
Yeah. You said something about a killer. Can you tell me more about that? Who left all your belongings behind?
Did it make you... You know what? I smell the smell that I always smell when I go through my mom's box. Dawn Star's box.
Grandma Dawn?
Yeah.
Are you here?
Cell.
So,
Like my cell phone? Grandma Dawn, are you here? Where'd you smell it at?
just literally just like right here.
Whoa.
Correct.
Oh.
Because if you're smelling that over there, can you hold it?
Yeah.
Whoa, that shot up.
Yeah.
Grandma Dawn, is that you?
Are you trying to communicate with me? I smell the smell that I always have when I look through your belongings.
Dirt.
Dirt. Doesn't smell like dirt.
What is it?
It smells like a cross between like incense and a cigarette. Are you here with us?
Oh, she's trying to warn us about something. Or she's the one who's warning me about the curse.
I mean, she could be following us around.
2010s.
That wasn't the year she...
No, because I was like 3 when she passed away. 2 or 3. 2010s. That would have been closer to the year that the curse happened, though. That would have been, what, 2013, 2014?
Yeah.
So she could be, or somebody could be referring to that. Can you give us a really good confirmation of who we're talking to? Like, if it is you, Grandma Dawn, could you tell us something that only you would know? Just so we can make sure that it's you?
City.
City.
What city did you live in? If this is you?
I land.
My land.
My land again. Okay, I don't think... My land again.
Maybe whoever we're talking to was a smoker.
City, my land. They're saying that this is like a little city now, but this used to be their land. Has it changed so much since you lived here? Are you not happy with how it's changed?
Shot.
Shot.
Were you shot?
Top.
Shot. Top.
Were you were you shot in the head, or were you?
Did you just whisper something?
I said I don't know.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, somebody just whispered in my ear.
Were you shot in your own land?
City.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. What about tomorrow?
Is the date tomorrow of significance? Is it October 24th, David?
Hourly.
Hourly.
Tomorrow, hourly. What is interesting is we're in the time in October where the veil is really starting to thin up until Samhain. So it's a good time to have a lot of connection.
Wow.
And even with ancestors and stuff, it would be a great time to bring out some of Dawn's pictures and put them in a windowsill with an offering.
Denise.
We always get that name, Denise.
Yeah. Or is it Dennis?
Isn't Dennis without an E though?
I guess you're right.
Denise. But we've gotten that in almost every single investigation. We've gotten Denise. But it's a good time to put pictures of our loved ones in our windowsills along with an offering or a belonging of theirs. Salt again. Salt is what I need to use for the curse.
Oh.
Salt is a purifier. Salt helps is a cleanser for curses and stuff like that. If you tell me the color of salt, which I think you're gonna say, then I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Can you tell her the color of salt?
Because like most of the time, I mean, you can use regular salt, but if you use black salt, that's how you banish stuff out. So when all this time when whoever's telling me salt, that could be what I need to use for something.
I have black salt if you need it.
Is it dyed black salt though, or real?
Whoa.
Yes about the... We haven't gotten that this whole time, and now they're saying yes about black salt.
Use the black salt.
Is that all I need to do to break the curse? Is there any more information?
Bear.
Bear.
B-A-R-E, bear. Do I need to take a salt bath?
I was gonna say
Yes.
Oh my god.
We haven't gotten... Okay, so I need to do a full body, like my bare skin on the salt, is what you're saying?
Is there salt in the hot tub?
No.
Because you don't have any place to take a bath.
The next time I go on an investigation, I can get a room with a bathtub and like have my final thing before I leave be a salt cleanse. So I need my bare skin on black salt. Tomorrow, hourly?
Like you just gotta do it once every hour. I'm not sure that I was looking to see if
Don't leave.
Again, don't leave. Yes?
No.
See, but over here, it's so low.
It's true.
So I think whoever is over closer to you.
Headstone.
Headstone. Bro.
Oh.
Don't leave, Headstone. You're still here. You're buried here still, aren't you? Headstone, dude.
Are you whose headstone she found? Is this Evan too, by the way? Or is this
Bode.
Bode? B-O-D-E. Bode.
What does that
I
mean?
have no idea.
Bode?
Pull it.
Pull it. Whose headstone is it? I was out here. I grew up out here. I would have been here from 7 to 18. Cantata?
Hear me.
Hear me.
Bode. An omen
Omen.
of a particular outcome.
Oh my god.
Their argument did not bode well for the future.
They're trying to tell me. Oh, that's scary.
Omen of a particular outcome.
They're telling me to pull
Bode.
it. Pull the omen. Headstone. Bode. Pull it. Can you look up Cantata? Spirit. Hear me, spirit. C-A-N-T-A-T-A. Is there anything we can do about your headstone?
Demonic.
Ooh.
This is about
A
the curse.
cantata is a musical composition for one or more voices, often accompanied by an orchestra.
Are they just trying to tell us that there's one or more voices trying to talk to us?
Maybe.
Because they said cantata, hear me, spirit.
Smoke.
Demonic, smoke.
I smelled
You
the
smelled smoke. They've said a lot of stuff about an entity though. And I'm worried that the Robert entity is still gonna be... I wonder... That family got a divorce.
Yeah, they did.
I wonder if their life has been havoc over in that... If I never broke anything from that curse there.
Ooh. I smelled that again. Do you smell the smoke? It's like an old,
I smell
old
that.
cigarette.
I smell that.
Group of us.
Group of us. Cantata, like there's multiple spirits
Yeah.
trying to talk to us right now. Multiple voices trying to come through. You guys are really trying to warn me about this. I wish I had salt for the land out here. If there's anything that I can do with
Lubricity.
Lubricity.
Alien.
alien
Man, I just got like really nauseous.
lubricity and then
Lubricity.
alien. Oh, there's the death smell really bad right now.
Oh, it is. I do smell it now.
That's like the smell of a
Something-
demon. Oh my
Something
god,
is-
that's really bad.
Yeah.
Do I have like some darker attachment?
Ooh, that stinks so
That
bad.
smells like death.
One spirit.
There's one spirit
spirit.
that's we're smelling. One thing that's bad.
Phew, that is like really bad.
That's
Smells
death.
like something. What's lubricity? How do you spell that again?
I really hope that nothing happened to that girl.
I know.
Like, what if we're,
And we're
smelling
smelling
somebody's
it.
body? Like, it's either that or there's like a demonic entity. Because it's gone. Do you still smell
I
it?
still smell it a little.
I don't smell it.
Lubricity has multiple definitions, including the quality of being smooth and slippery, the ability to reduce friction, and a lewd or lustful feeling. What?
Male spirit handsome. One spirit, male spirit handsome.
And this says it can be a lewd or lustful feeling. Lubricity. What the hell?
Hi, demon daddy. Okay. I'm kidding.
Somebody stinks.
Who's the handsome male spirit? Or do you see Nick? He's handsome.
That was so weird. Why did we get that terrible? We got the smoke and then we got the smelling like
But it said
something died.
lubricity alien.
So
A lustful alien. One spirit, male spirit, handsome.
Or slippery.
A slippery, handsome alien man. I think we're getting this all. Killed me.
Oh, so
An alien killed you.
Shy.
Shy? Are you shy to talk about it, or did that person or entity act shy towards you? But then they've said killer kills
There's the
me.
guy out on his deck and he's watching us.
Artwork. Oh god.
You see it?
Yeah. You see it? I mean, what are they gonna do? You can't be in this public gazebo at 8 p.m. with a camera on.
I think because their dog is going crazy, I think they're just out there trying to figure out what's...
Disagree.
Can you explain all of what you just said to me?
We're
Please.
confused.
Very confused.
I have a secret.
Okay.
Please share.
Can you share that with me?
We're good keepers of secrets.
The guy's just pacing around on his deck.
Yeah.
And turning the lights on.
It used to be house,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they still live there.
Are they even still alive?
It's horrible.
Can you tell me your secret?
Revenge.
You have said that a lot. Somebody killed you. You said killed me and you said killer a lot. Did you get revenge on somebody else's killer? Were you in the process of trying to get revenge? Or do you still want revenge? See if it still goes up more over by you.
Four spirits.
Poor spirits. Yeah, it did go up some.
Oh, that smell again.
Oh, that's bad.
Orb.
Orb.
I guess we'll have to look back at footage and see if there's been anything. Because we do have infrared on, which will magnify any orbs. Oh. Can you tell me what that smell of death is? What is that smell? Do you know?
The guy went to their basement and is like, let's
Sure.
Sure, you can tell me what the smell is? Okay.
Oh, and that beeped once.
Tell me. Tell me what the smell is, please.
It's like really stinky.
Smells like there's probably a dead animal.
Orb. Four spirits.
70.
70. 1970s or...
That's how old you were.
I heard like scuffle on the rocks. Or on the gravel.
That sounds like a really messed up drink.
Body.
Body again.
And that's what we're smelling.
We keep getting body like a ton. Is there somebody like a new body out here? And they kept saying kill her. I really hope something didn't happen to that girl.
I smell the smoke again. But I also smell the death smell at the same time.
Did somebody recently die out here?
We have these cat balls. This is yes, and this is no. If you tap on it, you could give us
Today.
Today.
Did somebody die out here?
Today? That thing we found definitely was not a today thing.
Yeah, that was old. That's weird that I would say that though.
But it smells like something died today.
Well, it's something like something died last week.
It's not funny.
They keep getting like time things though, hourly, tomorrow, today. There's been a lot of olfactory manifestations.
I got really pukey too and nauseous.
Yeah, that death smell is brutal though, but it like comes in these waves where it gets really strong for a second. I don't know if that's just like the wind pushing the smell around or if it's like an entity that smells like that. Because I don't really smell it right now at all. But
Care.
There's
care. I care about Evan.
Crime.
Crime. Was there something bad that happened out here recently?
Is there any clues or hints you can give us if something did happen out here?
Well, I said stop at the corner.
It's like, is it
Michael.
Michael,
Too many.
too many? Too many bad things have happened out here?
You know, at one time, before there was all these houses here, this was all just open farmland, and for miles and miles, nothing was around here. That's part of why they had the racetrack out here,
Yeah.
because it was way outside any city, like, noise ordinance type things.
I feel like we're freaking that person's dog out. I
Yeah,
wonder if we should wrap up.
yeah, maybe we could even do some more in the car, but I'm
I'm
kind of
cold.
frozen.
My knee popped.
Oh, God.
It was off. Do you see that? It's off.
What did it say?
I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
That was scary. Alright, we'll see you guys in the car. Got back to the car. We're just gonna try to do a spirit box session in here because we might be able to hear it a little better from in here. And then if we don't get anything, we'll just wrap it up for the night. Did you hear that?
I sounded up in that, but
It sounded like something rustled around in the back seat.
maybe he's coming home. But hopefully it's not something else. Like a slippery whatever.
Slippery alien, handsome alien man. They kept talking about demon, not human, wraith, and alien. 6? If there's a third 6. If it would have said 6 one more time, that would have been insane. Because then it would have been 666. Right, when we were talking about something demon, it was like 6. 6. And like, if it goes one more time, dude. What did it say? What did it say?
I felt like it said 6 again.
Oh my god, bro! How come we've barely gotten anything over this? And then they just said 6 repeatedly after we
so
talk
weird.
about something demonic.
I swear that said your name in there.
My real name?
Yeah.
Who is this?
I know, whatever that is.
You said no more. You didn't like my dancing? Did it say my name again?
I think it did.
Who's saying my name?
Oh, man.
Said man? What man is saying my name?
Something whispered in there. Said, I don't know what it
That
said.
just like said my name like
Yeah.
sternly. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's probably Nick.
Who is this? Good or cook or
Good.
good?
Adam.
A minute ago, I swear it said, give it to the woman in the jeans. You're wearing jeans, I'm not.
Oh.
You just coughed like in my face.
I didn't let it out. I coughed inside. Did you want to say something to me? Repeat that again.
Idle? Meeting up? Or feeding up? We are warming up right now.
Our buns are warming up.
I don't know that a lot of coming through on this. Well, I think that concludes our investigation and story time at the old house. If you guys liked this video and want to see more like this, please make sure to like and subscribe so that we can continue to grow our Phantom fam. And now is when I'm going to click over to future me, who's going to talk about what happened in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and why you guys don't have a solo investigation this week. But stay tuned, I'm going to be revisiting some of our spirit friends for our final solo investigation, and that's gonna come out on Halloween. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
Hello, I got back from the investigation hours ago and have been editing all of the portion of the video that you just saw, and now it is time for me to tell you about what happened in Cheyenne. So, on the 21st, on Monday, I drove to Cheyenne, Wyoming to the Historic Plains Hotel. It was really cool at first. The front desk guy, Mark, he was wonderful and super sweet and telling me a lot about the history. I probably spent 3 or 4 hours just getting B-roll. And it's the best B-roll I've ever gotten because the lobby was gorgeous. It had all of the original tile from the building, a lot of artifacts from Rosie. She's who, sorry, there's been like some weird stuff that's been happening since I got home and I just heard something. Sorry. They have belongings from Rosie. She is who caused the murder-suicide. I can go into some of the history from there at some point. But They had some of her belongings in the hotel, and everything was great until I was back in my hotel room and I went to go try to take a shower. So I was getting ready to shower, as one does, and I'm awkward. I was turning on the hot water, and the first thing that I noticed is I like put my hand under the shower so I could see the temperature, you know? And I scalded the fuck out of my hand, and I was turning on the cold water, and I was trying to turn down the hot water and scalded my hand again because there was water spouting out of it. And it was boiling water. It was like spurting out, and it was so fucking hot that I blistered and scalded my hand. It was all bad for a little while. And that wasn't even the worst part. I had to grab towels just to turn the faucet, just to turn the hot water back off because it was so hot I could not touch it. I finally turned the water off, and I've been breathing in all of the steam and start to feel a little funky. And I'm looking around in the shower, and I see black mold all over the shower, like all in the grout, in the tiles and stuff in the shower, especially by the little soap holder thing. There was so much black mold, and I started to get really sick. For those of you that don't know, I have lupus and I have an autoimmune condition, so I have a really suppressed immune system. I get sick really easily. So I'm really sensitive to things like mold, although black mold can make anybody sick. But it's especially bad for somebody with practically no immune system. I first started vomiting. I was getting dizzy, a lot of respiratory symptoms. I just got really, really sick. So I had gone down into the lobby, packed my stuff up, gone down, and I talked to Mark. And once again, this is not his fault. He was not a part of housekeeping, and he was wonderful. I asked him if I could try to get another room, and I felt really awkward. I've never complained before at a hotel and never asked for another room, although I've never felt like I've had to. But I'm not one who likes to complain about things like that. But it's black mold, and I was getting really sick, so it felt necessary. He said he was happy to switch me to a different room, and wanted to walk me up to make sure that I could check out that shower and make sure that it was good to stay in for the night. Not to stay in the shower, but you know what I mean. We go upstairs and we go check this room out, and I pop my head in and I just take one look, and this bathroom's shower is also completely filled with black mold. He had me sit and wait in my room and went and got some more room keys. He brought like 3 more up. We checked each one of the rooms. Some of them were the bigger, fancier suites even that you would hope that people would pay more attention to, maybe those ones, because people spend more money to stay in those. And all of them, every single room we tried, was completely covered in black mold in the bathroom, and some of them even on the ceilings. I waited again. He grabbed more room cards. Man, we must have gone into like 10 rooms, and every single one of them had black mold on the shower grout. At this point, I don't even want to try to go into any more, and I didn't even want to see what the bed sheets and stuff would have looked like. Like, if all this black mold is growing in the shower due to negligence, like, what else is going on? What is under the covers? Like, I don't really want to find out. So I tell him, like, yeah, this isn't gonna be safe for me. I can't sleep overnight in a room with black mold when I'm already really sick. I think I just gotta go. Please give me a refund. He's like, yeah, I'll leave a note for the GM tomorrow. He did everything he could. Once again, he's not a part of housekeeping, but I drove back from Cheyenne to Estes Park because there's no way I was going to stay there. And now I've been fighting to get a refund from the place. I had to call, and I was told that another note was left for the GM, so that's 2 notes left for the GM to ask for a refund. I booked my reservation through booking.com, and I've been reaching out to them, and nobody's responded to me. And nobody is telling me if I'm getting a refund or not, even though I was only there for a few hours and got really sick because of black mold. I gotta get a refund, but nobody has done anything to get me a refund yet. So I finally today had to file a dispute through my bank to see if I can get my money back. So I do apologize. I planned on having a really good video for you guys and my first investigation on the channel out of state, but things didn't really go to plan. So that's kind of why I had to fill in. I haven't gotten my money back yet from them, and I'm kind of not doing great financially at the moment, so I couldn't just go to another hotel because I didn't have the money. But the final episode of Solitary Spooktober is going to be fantastic. I am going to be revisiting somewhere that I've been to before on the channel, but it's with one of our very lovely spirit friends. Multiple of them, potentially. It's one that I felt had some of the best activity and that I would be very nervous to stay an overnight alone. So I'm gonna do it. And it's gonna be great, and it's gonna come out on Halloween. So I'm gonna... Holy fucking shitballs.
See a little bit of light coming from that. We have an infrared.
My video just finished exporting from CapCut, and it starts playing. I was hours of an investigation and then hours of editing an investigation. I'm so on edge and I wasn't ready. Oh my god, okay. Well, brain no more worky anymore. Okay, well, that is going to be a wonderful episode, and that is going to come out on Halloween. I'm hoping that I'll have some good investigations and stuff for you in November, but I am going to be slowing down through winter because it is going to get very snowy here in Colorado, and I'm going to use that time to start saving up to start traveling out of state to some really big locations. So I have a lot of amazing things in store coming soon. Thank you guys so much for the support this far, and if you haven't subscribed already, but you're enjoying the content that I've been putting out, please go ahead and subscribe and join the Phantom Fam. Stay safe and stay spooky. And don't forget to boop Kenai. Bye. Boop.